Alrighty, this is gonna be part 2 of Wild Arms, and where we last left, we unearthed Lalathia from her grave. Let's see here. Let me just get this back up really quick. Blah-de-doo-de-da. There we go. Oh yeah, okay. I kind of got lost. I need to like sleep at the inn, I think, and then go from there. Cecilia says, tomorrow we'll go to the festival together, but I have to get going now. I have no idea why I was summoned to the North Ruin, but I'm glad to know I was of some help. After I go, I might not be able to travel with you, but I'll never forget our adventure. I hope you guys will treat me the same way I've treated you. Yeah, this doesn't allow, like, any frame skipping. The morning of the festival has arrived. Just two dudes sleeping in an inn. It's fine by me, baby. Let's see here. There we go. Alrighty, so I need to find Emma because she has my money, and I need my effing money. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I think it might be this way. This guy says, festivals help me to forget my daily routine. It's refreshing. The king has long dreamed of a festival of relics. I'm going to enjoy this. Okay. Where the heck is Emma? That's kind of cool. Barbados. The weapon on its shoulders is a fire device. Hard armor reminds one of some indestructible fortress. Let's see. I think there's... like a ball game. Yeah, let's try this. Play a strike ball, fun for the whole family. Throw the ball. The ball will bounce, and we'll see where it lands. Okay. Oh no. Oh my. Guess it's random. Like, I didn't think that landed in the right spot, but it said I did well, so maybe... I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just need to pay more attention, I think. A mini prize. I don't want that. Whatever, it's fine. It's worth the 30 bucks. Alright, there's Emma. Because of you guys, we made it on time. Here's the payment. Emma says, take it easy. There's a lot to see. I'm sure something will interest you. Okie dokie. Let's see. This lady says, my son is missing. He disappeared into the crowd. Can you please help look for him? He may be in trouble. I'll stay here so I don't miss him on this road. If you see him, bring him back. He has a red balloon. Please. Okay. Lost? A kid like me? I haven't seen him, says the kid. Alright. Let's see, meow. Kid with a balloon, huh? No. Where is this child? Oh, there we go. Mom, where'd you go? Says the kid. Oh no, my balloon. Suddenly, dark clouds hover over Adelheid. The laughter and murmur cease. As the unsuspecting people look up to the skies, they watch the silent nightmare spread over their heads. The sky is cracking. That doesn't seem normal. The beginning of the end is here. A sword of light strikes the land and a wall of fire rushes across the horizon. Me oh my. That can't be good. Oh dang. Looks like we got some monsters. We were one step too late apparently. That little girl is dead. That's scary. Well, we see Cecilia getting attacked by some of the monsters, so I guess we're gonna go help her out. Cecilia says the gates will remain open for another 5 minutes. We must get everyone into the castle at once. Okay. This guy says, can you take me to the castle? He doesn't want to go alone. I don't blame him. Let's save this lady since she's over here. She says, I can't believe we're under attack. Yeah. Go away, dude. There we go. We were too late to save that guy, apparently. There's no one in that building. This guy says, "What's going on? This is no joke." Alright. Looks like there's someone up there. She says, "Help, what's going on?" She's already cold. No breath. The wound is too great. Nothing we can do. One step too late. Got monsters guarding the exits too. The nun says, "Take me to the wounded. I have many skills. I can help." It's very nice of her. Help, there's a monster chasing me. It's gonna eat me. Okay. Little girl is dead. This guy says, "My wife hasn't come home from the festival." Well, at least you did. Let's not go back down there. We've already been there. This dead, they're all dead. Too late. Already cold. Go away, Skelly. Nobody's in this big ass house? Okay. We already checked the graveyard. Let's see. The town is, oh, Guardians of Adelheid. We got him. This person says, "I didn't do anything. I don't want to die. Take me to safety. Please." I'm there with you, dude. If my town was on fire, I'd be, like, freaked out as well. Alright, well, we definitely checked that building. I think I checked all this stuff. So let's see what we can do elsewhere. Oh, we got some items. Got some apples. Oh. That kid says, "Everything is burning, my house is burning." That little girl is dead. I don't think we can check the festival. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I checked all those houses down there, so let's check some of this stuff. Already cold. Don't think there's maybe anyone else, but we'll just kind of give it like a quick once over. That guy says nothing. Definitely recall checking the inn and the pub in that house. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else, but we'll just run around a little bit more since we have time. Yeah, I checked this whole place. But you never know. I guess people could be like running around or something. Well, looks like we should get out of town. Belzik, a demon, says, "Not even close, you weak humans. This is no contest." He continues, "There's nothing for me to do here. Well, I guess my superior power is too good to use on humans." Belzik says, "Give this message to one of the humans running into the castle. If they don't give up the teardrop, we'll tear the place to pieces." Belzik says, "Are there golems here? Are they working?" "All junk? Good. We don't want to fight those things." He says, "We have the golems now. This is a very interesting situation." Oh my. Well, we are in the castle. This person says, "I used everything I had to get here." This one says, "This can't be happening. There's monsters everywhere." This person says, "There are still some monsters around. How long will our food last?" The chef says, "We don't have enough food for all the refugees." The passage to the cellar was sealed long ago, but it leads underground to the town. If the monsters find this passage, it will be disastrous. That doesn't sound good. We got a moonstone. This guy says, "If we could get to the other side of this door, we should be able to keep the monsters away. But you would need a duplicator for that." This person says, "There's monsters roaming the town. I don't think we have a chance." This person says, "We failed. We couldn't even protect the king." This one says, "The walls are holding for now, but we don't know for how long." This one says, "The refugees keep saying the sky cracked. What does that mean?" That guy says, "With the blockade, our food supply will not last much longer." This person says, "Has anyone seen my wife? Anyone know what's happening? How long do the monsters plan to stay? I think I'm moving out of this country. What happened to my friends? I'm sick, I need a bed." What a tragedy, the Guardians will save us. Did I go down here? I don't recall. Yep. Yippity. Sure, why not? Let's rest. I think that's everything. Let's just move on. This person says, "The king's wounds are being tended to in his chambers." This one says, "It's dangerous to be out right now. Please stay in your room." yellow. Oh, weird. I guess I got like all turned around. Who is going to lead us while the king is down? We need a strategy. Must have to go all the way up to the next floor. Whew. This person says, the demons in the ancient tales must be behind this attack. How else could you explain the hole in the sky? The king is being treated inside. It doesn't look good. Minister Johann says this has never happened before. Monsters taking over an entire town. What do they want? The king says, I've been wounded badly. I was careless. I hope my men got away in time. Let me speak to Cecilia. I need to tell her something before... Oh, I have to probably change the party or whatever. King Adelheid says, Cecilia, I'm glad you're alright. Listen, the monsters are after you. You must defeat them. Soldier runs in and says, Your Majesty, the monsters demand that you surrender the teardrop or they'll storm the castle. Cecilia says, the teardrop belongs to my mother. It's very dear to me, but I'll give it up for the sake of my kingdom. The monsters can have it. King Adelheid says, I won't permit it. Cecilia, the teardrop is not just an heirloom. It holds the key to unleashing the power of the ancients. Only a princess of the Adelheid family may possess it. One who bears the will of the guardians can use the teardrop to change the world. Cecilia says, if I do nothing, many will die. The king says, please understand, Cecilia, life can be cruel sometimes. Stay in your room no matter what happens. Cecilia says, I don't agree with what my father said. Innocent people shouldn't suffer. In the dungeon, there's a secret passage. It should still be there. When I was a little girl, I remember trying to get to the town from there. We can sneak out there and give the demons the teardrop. Wow. Oh my. I'm gonna have to like run around all nilly-willy avoiding these people. So definitely not there. Maybe I go this way. Oh, geez. That's... wow. Why don't you just leave me alone, buddy? Oh, geez. Let's go this way. No, leave me alone, dude. There we go. Ugh. That's so obnoxious. We must hurry. More people will suffer. Alright, let's see if we can get away from this jerk this time. Ah! He's coming! Ooh. This guy takes his job very seriously, apparently. way? Hmm. That looks like a bot, perhaps. What? Get out of here. Like, if you barely touch a pixel, like, they come at you. Alrighty. There's a curfew. Do you still want to go? I understand. I'll open the door to the cellar. Please follow me. There are powerful monsters down there. Are you ready for this? I say yes. Let's go then. Oh. Wait a sec. Maybe I can reach that? No. Oh, I can. Cool. Got a magic carrot. Oh my. It's monster time. Guess I didn't need to go over there. infamous sewer stages of any RPG are always like a maze. Found a breeze cape. How fancy. Got a magic carrot. We are getting the truck out of this dungeon. Got a potion berry. And let's actually heal her. There we go. Alrighty. Belzik says, hand over the teardrop. Cecilia says, are you guaranteeing the lives of the people? Belzik says, don't worry, I'm a busy guy. Just give me the teardrop and you won't see me again. Belzik receives teardrop. Belzik says, grab the prize and go through the gate as soon as it opens. Jack says, wait, I'm not done with you yet. You demon, I don't know how you got here. But Belzik interrupts and says, so what are you gonna do? Jack says, revenge, this is what I live for. Belzik says, like I said, I'm a busy day. Let's make it quick, shall we? Cecilia says, you can't do that. You're crazy to go after him by yourself. And we get roped into fighting him. Belzik says, humans break so easily. You guys don't make very good toys. We have to be so delicate with you humans. Here, how about a little dance? Oh my. Danger. Yowza. Oh, I must have ran out of bullets, I guess. Darn. Come and get me. Belzik says, what was that? I feel like I'm being assaulted by a gnat. I'm running out of patience. He says, come back when you're more of a challenge, kid, and then teleports. Belzik is a slave driver. Why do we have to take this junk back? We've got to do what we're told. We've got to get this done, says the demons. Dang. And they made off with 3 golems. I think you have to fight all of those later as bosses. Cecilia says, I'm sorry, Father. I disobeyed your wishes, and the teardrop is in enemy hands. King Adelheid says it's done, but the teardrop must not be used for evil. Cecilia says, don't talk, Father. Save your strength. It's my responsibility to reclaim the teardrop. Minister Johann says, Princess. Cecilia says, I've made up my mind. Our resources must be conserved for the reconstruction of Adelheid. I have trusty friends. With their help, I'll reclaim it. Cecilia says, Rudy, Jack, please help me. I need to reclaim the teardrop for the future of Filgaia. Jack says, I understand. I'm sure Rudy's with me as well. We were going to volunteer anyway, but you shouldn't come. You'll just slow us down. Cecilia says, what? Jack says, if I had known who you were, I would have thought twice about working with you. I don't trust royalty. I never have, and I never will. I kinda had an idea, but you still haven't told us the truth from your own mouth. Hide your identity and roam the land. How romantic. You can count me out. Minister Johann says, that's enough. Cecilia says, I apologize for my behavior. If people find out who I am, they become distant. I was lonely, but my passion to save Filgaia is no lie. How can I convince you? King Adelheid says, Cecilia, please. Cecilia says, your sword, may I use it? Jack says, what do you want with it? It's far too heavy for you. Cecilia says, please, the sword. Jack says, it's heavy with the weight of its destiny. It's not for you. Give it back. Princess, you can't support it on your own. And Cecilia cuts off her hair and says, your sword has severed my past. I plead again. Join me in reclaiming peace. Jack says, once you do this, there's no turning back. King Adelheid says, be strong, Cecilia. Protect what is yours. It appears the king passed, and Minister Johann says, we can't just sit around feeling sad. We must honor the dead, our beloved king and the men who fought so bravely. They gather here today, 3 separate agendas, but one common goal. The stage is set for the fall of Filgaia. The story starts here. And welcome to the saddest RPG and shortest one ever. The end. Just kidding. I remember when I saw this scene for the first time as an adult, like, it starts rolling credits, and I was like, are you kidding me? Did I just spend $50 on a game that just ended in, like, 2 hours? Or probably 4 hours at this point. Game over. Why is that not working? Whatever. That's odd. Yeah, it's still not working properly. Let's So weird. I wonder if it got unplugged. Oh well. At least the mic is still working. Wild Arms. One week from the date of the attack. ... Jack says, "This is our destiny. The three of us going after the monsters. I really don't want to do this, but we must fetch the princess." Whew. Jack continues, "We're running out of time." La, da, 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 da. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. This guard says, "Protect the princess and Filgaia in our place." Cecilia says, "Do you like my hair? It's a lot easier to manage. It's easier to move. I can't sit and cry forever. I'm waiting for the rainbow after the rain stops. I'll be strong again. Please take me with you." Do, 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 do. Come again, says the bird. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh yeah. I gotta go to that conference room thing, I think. Get out of here. Where is this place? No. Like I said, the poor princess, all we could do is watch. How cruel. And where in the flock is this conference room? Maybe it's in the quarters. This is the council room. The minister is waiting. I think for every life you save, you get a treasure box, which is kind of nice. Anyways, Minister Johann says, "Finally, the three of you. I hate the fact that you're carrying the burden by yourselves, but our future depends on your journey." Cecilia says, "Don't worry, Father, for the glory of Adelheid and Filgaia, I shall reclaim the teardrop. The water guardian Stoldark has spoken to me about the danger. If you say I'm the shaman princess of the guardians, then I'm proud to be the innocent one." Minister Johann says, "The princess had a vision. There's no doubt now. You must follow your destiny. Go west through the mountain pass, and you will find the town of Milama. There you'll find a large shrine. If you are the innocent one, you must go there." Cecilia says, "I don't know anything about being a shaman, but if I can be of any help, I'll deal with whatever is expected of me. Okie dokie. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Sure. Let's see. Oh no, a meowster. Alright, we are at the mountain pass. The guard says, you've been granted passage. Be careful. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, I didn't realize those were evil plants. I think we have to like find a lighter in this maze of darkness, which is super not fun. There we go. The lighter has been acquired. Jack can use it to start fires, or burn obstacles, or shed light, or do cocaine. Do you need a lighter to do cocaine? I don't know. I don't do cocaine. Ugh. Poison! Exclamation mark. I don't think I have anything that cures poison. That's great. Where's that freaking thingy? There we go. That's so much better. Oh my gosh. That's gonna annoy the truck out of me. I'm just gonna have to go back to town and get some antidotes. Or just create a spell that deals with it. That is super annoying. That doesn't cure poison? Oh, jeez. Whatever. Oh, it's cured now. Actually, let's see. Nullifies poison. Increase defense, absorb magic, avoid an attack, increase magic resistance, cast evil, overcome with anger, cast holy, increase encounter rate, reflect magic, increase response, increase parry, wake from sleep, recover senses. What does that mean? Revive was completed. Yeah, let's just buy some more of those since I don't have any kind of like antidote spell. It might make sense to upgrade, well, get my ammo filled. Jeez. And let's see if we can upgrade the gun. I should have done that before I left town, but apparently I was in a rush. Emma says she's been bored. All her work is done by her assistants. If we find something exciting, let her know. Need $3,000. Man, I'm like 17 bucks shy. Well. I think I picked up some like pointless thing here. There we go. Alright, well we got our gun upgraded, we got it refilled. It's basically a must-have for bosses, since I'm not really doing much leveling on this run. Alrighty, let's do what we were supposed to do and get through this freaking dungeon now. Let me fix this really fast. Well, there that goes. Ooh, let me fix that. There we are. Let's see. Nothing too interesting up here. It's a gallow bear. We're gonna have to stab it to death. We have picked up a magic carrot. It's so hard to see when that happens. Well, we can get our light back now, so that's good. Yeah, I think I got everything in this room, so let's move forward. Oh boy. Jeez. Where in the heck do I go? Finally, some light. Jeez. Oh boy. Now I'm gonna get attacked into oblivion, apparently. Alright, let's see if we missed anything by stumbling around in the dark. Oh my. Yeah, apparently that. There we go. Looks like I got a heal berry and an antidote. Well, wouldn't have been so sad if I missed those, honestly. Oh boy. Yeah, poisoned again. Oh boy. And we got another heal berry. I think Jack learns a skill over here. Cecilia says, those were some nasty winds. Handpan says, what's going on? Jack says, these gusts of wind, if I could harness the power. Handpan says, I agree, why don't you give it a try? And we have a hint for a fast draw technique. Which basically just means use it until you learn it. Ooh, we learned it on the first try. How nice. We got some antidotes. Oh boy. Yo. Got the magic map. Yay, we made it through the mountains. The water village of Malama keeps going south. Okay. Look, we made it. Time to upgrade our gear, hopefully. This lady says, this is Malama, huge, rich, and full of water, the oasis of the world. I don't believe her. I think she's lying to me. Thanks for the cute ribbon, lady. This guy says, long ago, many people came through the cave to the east. What does this thing do? Nullifies disease. I know, I'm never gonna use it. Let's not lie to myself. Meow, 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 meow. Ooh, a mystic apple. The bravery will be rewarded with the sheriff's title. The badge is a sheriff's star. Do you understand? I hate girls. I was just fooling around and now she's crying. And the little girl was crying. She was like, wah! Brothers are stupid. We found a crest graph. Some cocaine. This guy says, nothing remains of the guardian worship that used to go on here. This guy says, there's a pyramid far to the north. We cannot enter because it is sealed by magic. Sure, magic. That sounds legit. Welcome. What garbage can I sell you? Did I go in here? I think I did. This town is ginormous. Don't mind my grandpa. Whenever we have company, he gets excited. When you become as good as me, you can kill monsters with one strike. We got a heal berry. Matthew says, do you want me to be nice to your arm? Sounds kinda gay, bro. Need 5 grand for that. I'll just save up. Let's see what we have here. This lady says, great dream chasers use tools with sophistication. Do you consider yourself great? Oh yeah, we're getting this stuff. The stuff that we need. Ooh, 690 bucks. It's better than 0. That is faux show, homo. The pub owner claims to be the son of a guardian priest. Give me a break, says this guy. Good nasty. I just want to go around stuff. There's barrels and God knows what else everywhere else. I just can't even move around in this place. I'm trapped like a cat inside of a hat. Or something like that. No, I don't think I've been over here. La, 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 la. Oh my, there's just stuff everywhere. This is the Magic Guild. Let's see what we can make. Well, we created some new spells. Alright. And we know we need to go to the pub. But first we need to check and see if there's any free stuff over Meower. And inside of Meower, and Meower, and Meower. Look what we found. We found a metal band. Get out of here, lady. Get out of here. Screw with me. We got 123 Gala. That dog is blocking that door. He will not let me in. I don't think you can get rid of the weird animals that block stuff until you get the, There's a magic wand Cecilia can use to talk to dogs. Whew. My goodness. Anyways, here's the inn. Apparently my arm is full of bullets. Oh, we found a hardy apple. Yeah, we should definitely stay here. Do, 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 do. Come again, says the memory bird. We need to go to the pub. I forget where it is. I know I saw it somewhere. Ugh. Not there apparently though. There we go. Ooh, a violet rose. This lady says the owner's father was a guardian priest. This lady says to the east of the cave there is a desolate ocean made of sand. Beyond that there's a town called the Ship Graveyard. From what I hear, only the best stream chasers will get through the cave. I heard the town of Adelheid was under attack by demons, says this bald guy. There's no alcohol on this? No. That's impossible, says that lady. This guy says, what do you want? I'm busy right now. Can you come back later? Do we want to ask the pub owner about the Guardian Shrine? Sure. The Guardians? I didn't think anyone knew about them anymore. I may be of some help. My father was the last keeper of the temple. He told me many stories. Wait until the customers are gone. This isn't a temple I'm running here. Why don't you guys eat something while you wait? Cecilia says, 5 hamburgers, please. Wow, that's a lot of food for you guys. Who's gonna eat it all? Cecilia wants those for herself. Jack says, I can't believe you had seconds. Cecilia says, magic casting requires a lot of energy. That's why I'm always hungry. Plus, I love hamburgers. I learned how fun it was to eat through cooking and eating hamburgers at the Abbey. Everyone loves me because I'm a princess, not because I'm Cecilia. If people need me because of what I symbolize, then I shall do what's asked of me. I shall retrieve the teardrop. The teardrop, rather. The pub guy says, okay, I'm ready. Let's talk about the Guardians. There's a room that only priests were permitted to see. My father wanted me to be a priest because he made me memorize the password to the room. Write this down. Light the fire at 2, 10, and then 6. And then the doors will open at 12. Go through the temple with the light. I'm not sure what it means, but I'm sure you'll find out. Take this with you. My father left it for me, and I don't need it anymore. It's a holy metal. It's not a metal with holes in it, but the metal itself, I suppose, has been blessed by the Jesuses, so it is holy in its spirituality, I guess. I don't know. Alright. We're gonna pump right through this shrine and then we are gonna cease the broadcast. Let's see what's up from the hour. I think it's basically like a freaking cross. I think it was like 2, 6, 10, 12. Maybe I did it wrong. Oh, 2, 10, 6, 12. Jeez. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Or whatever. Who even knows? There we go. Rude. Alright. Ooh, look, we found something. A magic carrot. Bye! Alright, we got a second magic carrot. We got some mystic apples. Times 3, I guess. Oh, alrighty. Come now. I think I forgot some stuff. Ugh, put this big ass statue in my way. Well, that's not what I wanted to have happen. Ugh, torches, torches everywhere. Cock-a-doodle-doo, mother trucker. Oh ho ho ho. We got a crest graph. Yo. And we got a crest graph. Fancy. I was ambushed by this ugly creature. No. Oh boy. Oh, I guess magic doesn't hurt these guys. Alrighty. The letter H for horny, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, we go to a mirror, and some light explodes out of Cecilia's chest. And Cecilia says, I understand, Stoldark. We must go there. Jack says, what are you planning to do now, princess? And she walks through the mirror. Jack says, hey, follow her. Now we got some solo missions. Each character will be played separately. Switch the characters and play them one by one. Oh yeah. not gonna let me run away, huh? Super fun. Anyways. Oh boy. Just got all kinds of nonsense to deal with in here. Of course I was ambushed. Why wouldn't that happen? Ugh. I just gotta make this like that, apparently. Can I run? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. So we get to the end of the mini puzzle, and it says the sword contains the power I've been seeking. Now I can have my revenge. This is absolute power. And the sword catches on fire. He says, what happened? Jack says, where am I? Vast nothingness. It's like a dream. Is someone here? Come out, whoever you are. Jack says, no way. It can't be. You're the one who ran, coward. You seek power, but you refuse to use it. Jack says, I've never run from anything before. I've accepted every challenge I've faced. The voice says, you ran from your friends, your responsibilities, but most of all, you ran from yourself. Don't you get it? A coward can destroy, but true power is the power of protection. Jack says, I know that, I really do. That's why I'm seeking it. Please be patient. And then you see all the Arctica castle people disappear. Jack says, wait a minute, I'm gonna be alone again? And we must switch. Oh. Oh. Boom, pew. Do, 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 do. Oh no. No, 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 no. Cecilia says, no, not Adelheid Castle. A vision of the minister says, the princess herself is coming to save the world. May the guardians be with her. A guard says, the princess is responsible for being a princess. Remember that. Cecilia says, I know, but... The other person says, have you noticed no one calls you by your name? The princess is a symbol. Cecilia is not. Do you understand? Cecilia says, please, not you too, father. And the king says, you knew no one loved you, so what's the surprise? And she faces herself and says, are you me? The other Cecilia says, you requested this dangerous adventure because you wanted to be loved by someone. You're gonna save the world because it's your duty as a princess, but what you really want is sympathy, you hypocrite. Cecilia says, am I wrong? Answer me. And the visions fade. The other Cecilia says, no one loves you. You don't love anyone. Wake up. And we switch to Rudy. Do 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 do. Run, bitch, run! Well, if you're not gonna let me run, I'm just gonna shoot this guy in the face. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my. Well, at least it let me get away that time. Tony says the monsters are coming. Tony says, I'm scared. You're just as scary as the monsters. Your powers are not like ours. A villager comes in and says, there's no place for you in this world. You're not needed here. Nobody wants to be with you. You're a stranger. Who are you fighting for, stranger? So you use your powers to help people. What does that prove? You're still distancing yourself. Arms contain a form of energy that is different from the ones found in humans. They could have originally belonged to the demons. You're another monster. We don't want you in Filgaia. Just look at you. Tony says, Filgaia isn't for you. You don't belong here. Anyways, we all three have completed our puzzles, and a voice says, this is the girl Stoldark chose? Cecilia says, the voice inside my heart is the voice of the Guardian. A second voice says, what a weak mind. The weakening of the world is really the weakening of the human soul. Gurdajif, do you really want to let this one decide Filgaia's destiny? Jack says, what do you hear? A third voice says, listen, Moagalt, we have no choice. Cecilia says, I can feel the emotions of the Guardians in my heart, the anger, the rage, the doubt, the sorrow. Jack says, damn you, show yourselves, stop toying with us. The first voice says, I am the Earth Guardian, Gurdajif. We heard you answer our call. The second one says, I'm the Fire Guardian Moagalt. I've looked into your soul. It is weak and vulnerable. It is not strong enough to defeat the demons who we have been fighting with for the past 1,000 years. The third voice says, I'm the Wind Guardian, Fengallen. We are the spirits of the Guardians, and we need your help. Gurdajif says, you may be right, Fengallen. Look at them. They look defeated. Nevertheless, they are our only hope. Jack says, I'm not deaf or blind. Why have you been showing me these illusions? Answer me, Guardians. They say, you must understand, we don't have enough power to fight the demons. We must get the teardrop back. We need its power to defend Filgaia. Cecilia says, the teardrop? How do you know? Moagalt says, we know because we can feel its power. The teardrop is a light that gives off life. Fengallen says, it's the same light that gives us life, which means you hold the key to our existence. Cecilia says, what do the demons want with the teardrop? Do they want to destroy the world with it? Gurdajif says, with the teardrop it is possible. The demons, however, are trying to use it to revive their master, the Mother. Jack says, the Mother, so that's the name of their master, huh? I guess in unison they say, warriors, do you still seek our power? Cecilia says, we can't possibly do this ourselves. Jack says, I want the power to defeat them. And Gurdajif says, that's because you're weak that you seek power. We shall give you the power you seek, but time is running out. You will have the power to summon us into your reality. Summon force has been learned by all three party members. Gurdajif says, take our powers before they weaken any further and stop the demons from regenerating the Mother. We shall send our warriors to their lair. Cecilia says, how's that possible? Fengallen says, we have our ways. We sense the power of the drop. Moagalt says, the only way a warrior with a weak mind is able to defeat the enemy is by striking at its heart. Come now, show us your faith and leap. Gerdajeff says, to reclaim the teardrop, we... and then is cut off. Cecilia says, what happened? Gerdajeff says, that was a shock from the dark spear of Siegfried. We're not strong enough to transport to the battle. Gerdajeff says, go now, I will guide you to your destiny. You must prevent Mother. Cecilia says, Gerdajeff. And the voice continues, the teardrop is a source of life. The voice continues, it should not be used for the birth of destruction. Anyways, Siegfried says that damn guardian, he scanned this area with his mind. Lady Harkin says his scans have been shut off. The Duke's mansion is superb. But now that we know the humans are in contact with the Guardians, we have a few problems. Siegfried says, when the fight is lost, the decay begins. Look at this place. It's a dying land of cowards. Humans, Alus, and the Guardians. Their defenses are no longer effective. They don't even have a world to defend. We have nothing to fear from them. Alazad says, that's correct, my lord. Now that the Elus are no longer helping the humans, they don't stand a chance. Belzec says, I know. When I watch them squirm in the flames, I can feel my power. Lady Harkin says, we could have gotten the teardrop with less destruction. Belzelk says, what? What are you talking about, you newbie? Siegfried says, both of you, stop it. We, the Quarter Knights, gather for a single purpose. We must break the seal which binds our leader, the Mother. The dreaded Guardian seal must be undone. Belzelk says, sorry, this one's mine, and runs out of the room. Alazad says, why should we let him have all the fun? Lady Harkin says nothing and teleports away. Siegfried says, Mother, when you finally wake, will the rest of the Quarter Knights share our dreams? Anyways, we've been teleported to some unknown place by the Guardians. Jack says, where are we? Cecilia says, this is the place of the seal. Gerdajeff said he would lead us here. But it doesn't seem like there's anything here. Mother, that's the last thing I heard before I fainted. Jack says, you're saying the demon boss is buried somewhere around here? I don't like this, not at all. Being dragged everywhere by the Guardians and having to save the world. Cecilia says, what is this? All of a sudden, Cecilia noticed she was holding 3 stone slabs. The Earth Rune, Fire Rune, and Wind Rune. Cecilia says these slabs contain the spirits of Gerdajeff and the other Guardians. What is this seal that the Guardians are willing to risk the last of their strength to protect? Cecilia wonders. Anywho, might as well equip those. Let's give him the Strength Rune. And I don't know, I like that he responds quickly most of the time. Anyways, we have ended up in Baskar Village. I think I'm just gonna refresh my equipment and go from there. This guy says, it took a lot of effort to travel here, but nobody will buy anything. Can I show you what I have? I say, why the fuck not? What else can I get rid of, apparently? This guy says, we Baskarians believe in the philosophy of returning to nature, the belief shared by the outsiders, such as the curing teachings, emphasize coexisting with nature. Alrighty. This guy says, reload ammo, that'll be $10. We found a power apple. We found a heal berry. Whee! Found a crest graph. This guy says, in the forest to the northeast, there's a ruin which belonged to the Elu. The Elu were an ancient race of magical beings who lived in harmony with the laws of nature. Maybe the lifestyle of the people of Baskar is closer to that of the Elu than that of the outsiders. We found $800. Dollars schmollers. This guy's the Baskar chief. He says, I've long forgotten my name, but I'm the leader of the Baskar people. I've foreseen your arrival in my dreams. Listen, warriors of the Guardians. As you know, our mortal enemy, the demon race, is approaching. They are after the Guardian statue in the Zenam Mountains. In order to conquer Filgaia, they must destroy the 3 Guardian statues that hold the 3 broken pieces of their queen's heart. During the war, 1,000 years ago, the demon queen's heart was torn into those 3 pieces and sealed into those 3 separate statues. They're planning on an all-out attack after the revival of their queen. Zenam Mountain is to the north of here. Go, warriors of the Guardians, and protect the statue. I believe that you are callers of Zephyr, the west wind of hope. Go visit the wind caller's altar. The guard there should be of some help. This lady says, strangers of the outside, if you are tired, you may stay here to rest. So we take a nap, because it's free. Oh yeah. Anyways. The chief can foresee the future in his dreams. I hear that those who can hear the Guardians communicate in a dreamlike state. Dreamlike state. My god. I found $98. And an item shop. And some nothing. He's trying to sell me some herb. This guy likes the marijuana. Anyways, we found a magic carrot. Get out of here, dog. We found an agile apple. And apparently, we're gonna go check this out. This guy says, your party was summoned by Zephyr. Step up to the wind caller's altar and summon the west wind. He says, it looks like the west wind of hope. Zephyr is not answering your call. Zephyr's the name of hope that people have long forgotten. Gerdajef, Moagalt, Fengallen, Stoladark. The Guardians' names are the real names for earth, fire, wind, and water, which we humans have long forgotten. It is not because of the battle with the demons, it is us humans who are responsible for the weakening of the Guardians. Come back again, the wind will answer if you become the true caller of Zephyr. Yeah, at like the end of the game. Well, near the end. Just break your boxes, motherfucker. Oh, man. Anyways, I'm gonna call it quits here for now. I doubt I'll get back online. I'm hoping to sleep, but, you know, that doesn't always happen with me. So, you guys have a good night, and thanks for watching.